Hello, everyone. I see this chatter already. Let me catch up. Oh yeah, this is not a cake or death situation. This is the both. Unfortunately, we are playing Death and Taxes, which, unsurprisingly, is a very hard game to Google. But yes, hi Dan and Milo. So yes, we're doing 2 games today. This one has been touted as a short-ish game, so I figured, well, in which case let's have something else lined up as well. As I've streamed for a few days, I figured, you know, I owe everyone at least 2 games. So, Death and Taxes is developed by Placeholder Gameworks and published by Pineapple Works. Just that there is a trend, like the developers and the publishers having like similar name type things. Hefty streaming coming. Well, hopefully it's not too, dire being about Death and Taxes. This came out on September 7th, 2023. It's available on Xbox, PC, Mac, PlayStation, Switch. It is $12.99 or €11.99, $10.99, and that seems to be fairly consistently across platforms. It may be cheaper on Steam, but that's what the press kit page says, and that's what the Xbox page says. It is a narrative-based game in which we take on the role of the Grim Reaper in an office job. Your job is to decide which people are going to live or die. Your choices will affect the world around you. Keep the chaos away or foil plots to destroy the world and rise through the ranks of Reapers all the way up to middle management. Wow. Consequences of your choices are yours to bear, while the mystery of your incarnation awaits revelation. So, things we can do in the game. Have a totally normal office job. Talk to your boss, get monies, buy stuff from Mortimer's Plunder Emporium, decorate your desk, do some paperwork, pet the cat. Note, very important thing that we can do, we should be petting the cat. Stare in the mirror and talk to yourself. Well, I do that a lot anyway. Don't let the existential dread set in. And then it says afterwards, don't let it set in capitals. Only the fate of humankind is in your hands. It's 100% okay. And then listen to that one really catchy tune in the elevator. Hi, Leagy. Welcome. Let me load it up so we can see my face. There we go. And also we have the Eponius, I don't know if that's the right use of this word, extra life counter, in which we can see that we are closing in on 3 weeks till extra life. I have no volume. There we go. So yes, I have been actually... Ooh. Well, it's a good thing I didn't open that one any earlier. I got an achievement for getting all... Wait, okay. What? I haven't played it yet! How can I have all endings? Maybe it's a patch? I mean, it's better than it being broken, but that was unexpected. Also, hi Jessie! The end was inevitable. I mean, sure, there are 58 achievements in this game, and I've already gotten one, for which I haven't actually earned it. But hey, it means I now don't have to get all the endings. I don't know. There's a Feline Fury one. This is pissed off the boss's cat. No, we've got 2 games today anyway. So English, let's just take the master down a little bit, and the music down a little bit. I don't know what that means, so we will not skip that. Okay. That's better. Very, very buggy plus. Your gamer score is tiny because they... 100% completion. It gave me 50 gamer score. I mean, I play a lot of games. And, okay, I play a small proportion of games that are easy gamer score, as one would say. What am I on right now? I'm probably gonna hit 900,000 during the stream. But I've been playing since like 2010. I've been playing like 13 years. You know, this is me slowly accumulating it over 13 years. So, and besides, if you play one game and get really, really good at it, then you're really, really good at you know, that game. I'm not really good at one game, so I play lots of little games, and that gives me lots of gamer score. It's differences in how people play. Okay, ooh, gallery. Percentage of players who have this ending. Okay, well, apparently it just unlocked all the endings for me, so that's just weird. Alright, something happened. Oh, hello, something happened. It yayed. Hopefully that came through. Did it come through? May have not shared the sound. Jesse! Thank you for the donation. That is amazing. Did everyone hear the sound, or did I need to... Did it cha-ching? Because if it didn't cha-ching, then I've not set it up right. I didn't change any settings from last year. Did it definitely cha-ching? Loud and cha-ching yay noises. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's supposed to be loud and obnoxious, because otherwise I ignore it. Jesse, you are a star. I am going to assume that you redeemed an incentive, in which case, I mean, you know where they are, but I can send you the official email if you would like after the stream. So, if people hadn't noticed, there is a pinned message. What I have done is, because I did not stream on Sunday, I went, look, I need to sort out my Extra Life campaign. Because, excuse me, it's going to happen in, as you can see, over there, 22 days. So, I needed to be organised. So, what I have done is I have looked at my big spreadsheet. I've got the hiccups, sorry. My big spreadsheet of codes and gone, I need to give all these away. And I need to give all these away, really, because I've got like a year's worth of codes. He's been an Xbox Xbox moderator for a year. Cool. So yeah, so I've got like nearly a year's worth of codes. I'll have a year's worth by Extra Life. And I'm like, this is a lot of codes. And doing just a giveaway in the occasional stream does not work, because I just don't get the viewers. Which is fine. You know, it's nice and mellow, and I don't think I could deal with a lot of viewers right now. However, what I have done is I've set up incentives so that if you donate, say, as Jesse did, $100, you get 200 tokens to spend. And there's like levels of games. And if you managed it really well, you could potentially get $200 worth of games equivalent back. So it's good value for your donation. And I have like $5,000 worth of games if you add up the face value. So yeah, I want people to be able to redeem them. So I mean, tell your friends if you're not able to donate. It's fine. There will be giveaways during the stream. I will do those. So, you know, if you don't have opportunity, if you're not able to donate, then you can still have a chance to win some games. But if either which way, whether you are able to donate or not able to donate, if you can tell people about the stream. You bought Gamerscore! Yay! If you can tell people about my Extra Life campaign and about the incentives, share my posts on social media where I put some stuff up about, well, I did some stuff on Sunday. I will do some more. I might try and do a video, or I might record something and go, Linky, can you make it amazing again, please? But yeah. Please tell people, because if we get lots of donations, it helps the kids. Because this is not me. I don't get the money. The kids get the money. The sick kids get the money. It's all for a good cause. The minus 500. Oh, Leaky, you've done maths. Mind you, I had my counter up all wrong. I still had like... I managed to set it for this year's... I can't read the tiny text, so I gotta wait till it comes up in the chat. But thank you, whoever just also donated. Milo! I did set it so that if you redeem the game tokens, you also can pick a game. Because I didn't want people to miss out, because I also set an incentive for, you know, you could donate and like specify a game. And then I was like, you can specify a game if you also get if you get tokens. Cool. I will send out emails after the stream with the instructions. Game codes are first come, first served. There's a whole put a comment on us in a spreadsheet type situation. But thank you very much, Milo. Much appreciated. And also Dan, who probably helped, because it's hard typing with fingers sometimes. I can't imagine typing with paws. So, yeah. It's really exciting. And I'm looking forward to what I'm looking forward to is hopefully managing to recover my energy so that Extra Life is going to be amazing, because I'm currently procrastinating on starting the game, but also I have a really bad headache. I've managed to burn myself out. Not like standard burnout. It's autistic or ADHD burnout. I don't know which one. They are apparently different. And TikTok has been showing me videos on it, and I'm like, how the hell do you know, TikTok? Oh, you just can't decide what game to request. Heck, let me know all 3 of them, and you know, we could put up a poll, or I could do all 3 of them. Homie Drew has requested Fall Guys already, if that helps. I'm gonna see if my friend of the stream, Daisy, is up for a little bit of Fall Guys, because she really likes that game. That one is open for, you know, up to a party of 4. Yeah. I'm definitely taking game suggestions. I've put a couple up on my Extra Life page. But yeah. 3 options in the message. He redeemed a pick a game. Oh, okay. I mean, you also are welcome to redeem some game tokens. I should have put it in the thing that you can also pick a game. Milo is also welcome to redeem some game tokens. And Linky is up for that. Yes, we can pretend you did that. Definitely, 100%. So I will. Well, I may drop you a DM on Discord, because it depends whether it'll show me your email address so I can email you the thing. 3 options. I am curious. I'm gonna have a look. We are gonna pause the stream. Not pause the stream. We're just gonna pause starting the game until I've had a look what these options are, because I am curious now. But yes. Oh, we're on 517 now. Excellent. Yes, I did just get silver. Okay, send, thank you. And then I have to find the weird report thing that they do so I can actually see what people put. Because it would be just too much to ask for them to tell me what people put in somewhere in the website. Right, okay. Bear with me a moment. It's like being a spreadsheet. Then we will start. Actually, we'll hit new game. Let's do that while we're waiting for the spreadsheet to open. Oh, and I got another achievement. Lemons. Start the game. Okay, that one I expected. Kiddoks. Oh, Celeste, Untitled, Goose Game, or Spellspire. Ooh. Jesse, that's not an email address, but luckily I know where you live. Yeah, it is a weird beam dive. Yeah, complete the game, all endings, and then start the game. Not really. I don't. No, do I? No, I actually maybe do, because I think I sent you a thing like years ago. Not the point. The point was it's like, yeah, I can send you the instructions. Yeah, very weird beam dive thing going on here. So interesting on the now I've got too many copies of spreadsheets open. Interesting on Celeste, because I tried to go back to that because last night, because it was a Game Pass thing, and I was like, Game Pass quest, and I managed to die 50 times. I could not figure out how to get through the level. So we will definitely do some Celeste, because I would like some help on there. Untitled Goose Game, I have speedruns to do. I can certainly try for those. And Spellspine is going to be incredibly boring, because I'm just grinding to get to the 50th dungeon or whatever, but we can also do that. Those are good suggestions. Ooh. Right, we're actually gonna... Oh my god. There's the tiniest little text, like literally here behind me, that says skip intro, I think. But it is... I'm gonna move. Nope, can't see it because the thing's in the way. Hang on, let me move some stuff so you can actually see. Look! Look how tiny the stupid little text is! Swish. Camera. Overlay. There we go. Put my overlays back. You still have the package with my address. I mean, that's fine. Well, I mean, at some point, you might actually be in England and can, you know, make that sound more creepy. Fate, Keeper of World Order. Well, I'm obviously not going to dox myself on my stream. I say London. London is big enough. Okay, that has lemons. Ooh, and this person has a yellow bow tie. This is really cool pencil art. It's the Beatles. Going to the market. Buying lemons. What's with the lemons?
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, sir. Ooh, now there is yellow and red and fire. And lemons. Someone looking very flustered and or angry. Oh! 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 The Grim Reaper! You! Okay, we can change what we look like. I kind of like that one. I kind of like that. Begin the bureaucratic afterlife. Yes. There's a cat.
The new spawn has awoken.
Okay, let's turn that up a bit.
What a momentous day. I am honored to welcome you into our world. Spawn... hang on. Spawn number 4, 5. I am Fate. I am the keeper of world order. Oh, a polite Grim Reaper for a change. This is a good start.
I said, hi, hello Fate, nice to meet you. The other options were weird.
Welcome to your new job as an overseer of Cosmopolis City Subdivision 4, the Sun County Wine Region.
Oh, the other thing about Extra Life this year is that because I am not ever so close to, but nearly close to getting like the 10k medal, and it would be really cool to get that in my 5th year, because this is my 5th year doing it, which sounds rather unbelievable thinking about it. But no, this is year 5. I set a thing whereas if I get past my target thing, I will do extra hours. So this could potentially be not a 24-hour stream, but a 30-hour stream if we do really well, which will be fine because it's for the kids. And if we do make it a 30-hour stream, then that is going to very much be me hitting that target. Jessie has less far to go to hit that target because Jessie had a very good year 2 years ago, I think. Had a good year that year, just not quite as good as Jessie's. But that's fine because it's all for charity. I'm just competitive. I'm competitive for charity. So yeah. I have the yawns. I'm sorry, I am rather exhausted. But we are going to
I know what
pet
you
the
are
cat,
thinking.
hopefully. The cat has a
And
tie.
yes, your assignment is choosing humans who have to die.
Ooh.
Pretty standard stuff. As it is your first day, try to get to know the system. And do not destroy the world, yes? Gallows humor, you see? Right, yes. Clear?
I have to kill people?
The people are already in life-threatening situations. You choose the ones you save, and the ones who you do not.
The kitty has a tie.
Remember, the fate of the world lies in your hands. Humans march towards the great dying. They always teeter on the precipice, creating endless chaos. We keep humans from falling off. We establish the equilibrium and keep the chaos in check. For that reason, your actions will have consequences.
What do you mean?
Because someone has to. Come along. I will now show you your workplace. One more thing. This will be your 7-day evaluation period. When the week is done, you will be assessed.
That sounds
One week
ominous.
to show us what you are made of, Reaper.
Okay. I have a phone at least, good for procrastinating and scrolling through Quag. I wonder if I'm making a difference. Good for organising stuff. Marker of death. My instructions for the day. Oh, this looks interesting. Open on weekends. There's a bar here. Okay. Welcome, Grim. Here are the files on humans who are in life-threatening situations within your domain. I am granting you time to settle in, so no difficult rules and requests as of today. So it's a little bit like Papers, Please, and you were a newspaper reporter and you had to like pick the stories and stuff. Quote for the day: one human has to die. Send me the files by fax after you've made your decision. Good luck on the first day of fate. Okay. There are other Grims there. There's nothing on my phone. Okay. Who am I supposed to choose? Vivian Kennedy, 52, music teacher. Vivian works with children with learning disabilities and helps them learn musical instruments. They also sing in a choir. At home, Vivian takes care of their 4 wonderful cats. Well, clearly they have to live, right? Hi, Lady Magritte! That just sounds like someone sneezed, I'm sorry. Tecumseh Gold, 65, professor. Tecumseh is a renowned professor of mathematics who enjoys challenging their students with nigh unsolvable equations as the best way to force them into being more inventive and creative. they say. Lately, they've started tutoring a gifted janitor with a troubled past. So I have to choose between a 52-year-old music teacher who helps children with learning disabilities and has cats, and a professor of mathematics. Neither of them really, Good Will Hunting was a good film. I've not seen it. Is this person from there? Oh, Will. Right. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. No, I've not seen it. I'm afraid what I'm going to do is this, because they both seem good, is decide purely on age. And the youngest person gets to live. Thanks for the resub of 4. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. 26. Oh, I need to put my eye drops in. I can't see. I mean, based it on cats, I'm sure, but they both seem decent person. Deus Fax Machina! I need to use this to enter my shift. Why do I still use these? Alright, let's confirm. Also, my phone has the boss's cat on it. It's great. Ooh.
What ho, customer! Welcome to Quartermaster Mortimer's Plunder Emporium.
And welcome.
As you may guess, I am Mortimer. The Mortimer. The one you may have heard of. The famous, nay, infamous Quartermaster.
Okay. The Mortimer? An honor to meet with such a legend.
Aye, 'tis me, terror of the way.
Buy a new scythe. I could buy a
most
tentacle
humble
scythe
day.
if I had the option.
But tales of my thunderous exploits will live forever.
Cool.
Aye, the Emporium brims with plunder. I plundered myself. Browse at your will.
I have no coins. The Lethean Obliviator is used to remove grievous mistakes, meaning it erases whichever mark you made on a profile, one use only. The Ethereal Resonator, or widget, collects accelerated electromagnetic waves of various frequencies generated by the artificial vibration of eternal recurrence, which travel through the ether and then blast them at you. I don't understand what that means. The Face of the Old One, clothing. Whoa, a seriously terror-inducing visage. But then again, who wouldn't want to look like an antediluvian monstrosity? Besides, tentacles are extremely useful and practical. I don't have enough money for any of those, but it's really cool that that is a thing. But yes, hello and welcome. It's that time of the year again where I am soliciting donations for a good cause. Maybe I need to go to my home. Ah no, Fate's office. Storming Windhelm. Okay. Oh!
Deathspawn.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Welcome.
I don't have to do the voice there.
How was your first day?
Bad. A person died. Really good. Okay, I guess.
Good, good. I understand it may take time to get acclimated. Everyone goes through that phase. Remember, lives are on the line.
I mean, I suppose I could have saved them both and just gone, screw this, I'm not
I
choosing.
see exactly one person perished today, as tasked. Did you figure out the best choice?
Best? There are only two
Indeed.
options.
I am glad you are paying attention. In the future, I may require you to make more difficult choices. Such is the unfortunate, indisputable, incontrovertible, ironclad law of Cosmos. Questions?
I still don't understand what exactly I'm supposed to do.
You are to mark the profiles I send you with the marker of death, choosing who lives and who dies. Afterwards, you fax the files back to me. Any specific daily requirements will be noted in the letter. Not that difficult, yes? A new day awaits. Off you go now.
Personal quarters there. Boop. Oh, and then now the Grim office. So I've got spawn mail. Oh, and I've got a kitty over frame. Okay, Crow News. Local maths professor found dead at home. Suicide suspected. They felt a lot of pain. Perhaps it got to be too much. A longtime friend comments. I love that the battery is at 66%, but I do not love that that happened. Okay. Alright. Morning, Grim. Hope you found your accommodations adequate. Here are the rules for the day. Follow them and you'll be okay. I'm handing you another simple task. Quote of the day. One human with an engineering or industrial background has to die. Ah, so I don't get to keep the instructions, but I do get the Cerberus system thing. Okay, so we've got Mitsuo Ito, Natsumi Otsani, Kamala Altante. Well, let's just have a look first. So we've got Robotics Engineer, 36. Into robotics since their parents gifted them a mechanical instruction set for their 7th birthday. They used to work at the Space Exploration Agency, designing robot rovers to be sent to other planets. They're an avid fan of violent action films. 32-year-old Natsumi Otsaki, construction overseer, aspiring architect. Construction is the lifeblood of any advanced civilization. High-rises strewn across the horizon, truly a glorious sight, but we can do better, that's what Natsumi thinks. At least lately they've started researching more ecologically sound architecture, what some might call archaeologies. Nice. My brother does that. And then we've got Mitsumi Ito, 20, janitor. Mitsumi was sentenced to community service at the Cosmopolitan Polytechnic Institute after drunkenly assaulting a police officer. After getting guidance from a local professor, they've started to reevaluate their relationships, confronting their past and thinking about the future. Oh, now we're getting the consequences of our actions. So we have to kill one of these people. I'm afraid I'm just going to go on age again, and we are going to kill the oldest person, and the other people get to live. And hopefully the janitor will be able to turn their lives around. Okay, let's fax them. We have not earned any money, so let's go see Fate.
Great. How was
second
the
day on the
second
job?
day on the job?
Meh?
You do not seem to be enjoying yourself.
I am not. Well, I am, but I'm.
No matter. It will pick up. So, did you follow the rules properly?
I did.
Great. Yes, everything looks to be in order.
I want to pet the cat.
Continue the good work, and do not let tough choices get you down.
Still don't know what I'm doing.
I think you do. Stop doubting yourself. You have it in you to be a great Grim Reaper. Rest well. You will need it. See you soon.
The cat purrs softly. I want to pet the cat. Maybe I get to pet the cat. Yeah, so I don't have any money. It's not giving me any monies. So I could go see what they've got today, because it was fun.
Jolly Roger! Again ye honour
Still
me
have no
tiny
monies.
abode with your visit.
Okay, ephemeral mortality. Coin. The thing which usually makes up the largest portion of any buried treasure. The resonator thing, which I still don't understand. The Plague Doctor clothing. Sporting a super stylish beak, the mask hails from an era of epidemics where physicians with little to no medical expertise try to alleviate the suffering of the inflicted. An ill omen, but it really fancies up my visage. Right. I kind of want to go to the bar, but it's not lit up. I like the fact that it's lit up the areas you can interact with. That makes it easier to see. Personal quarters. Hello, Grim. Tomorrow Science. Archaeology, still science fiction, a dream of the future, but we may be getting closer with every passing day. Crow News. Young janitor revealed to be a hidden maths genius. Finds answer to a conjecture unsolved for centuries. Yes. Engineer accidentally shot by a custom-made combat robot they were building in their garage. I'm kind of okay with that. Tomorrow Science. Robotics research should be meant for peace and not war. It was the violent movies and the robots. I'm sorry, but you know, that's how bad things happen. Sports Corner. Rumours of match fixing in the boxing scene garner interest from investigators. Okay, so I feel vaguely happy with my choices. Okay, so Morning Grim. New day dawns. You ought to know the drill by now, but just in case, here's another simple one. No special request today. Try to follow the rules and choose the appropriate profiles. Sent to me by fax. Quote for today. 2 humans have to die. Okay, we've got Leo Borjaski, Marion St. John, Ellie Godfrey, Columba Hunter, and Riemann Scannon. Interestingly, the Riemann hypothesis is an unsolved maths thing. Ooh, also something. Whoa! Jaco LOL was the last undefeated team in the league. Excellent! I am sorry I've not been able to get to many of your games. I think they were at bad times for me when I was supposed to be asleep. I hope that that the next ones are when I'm awake, because I like watching your games. And I wish you luck either which way. Okay, let's have a look who we've got. So we've got Ellie Godfrey, 19, keyboardist. So at the moment we've been fairly practical. There's not been an easy I'm gonna kill them. We've just gone with the eldest. You haven't. Well, I mean, if they're at like 3 a.m. for us, Dan, you know, probably not a thing. But yes. So yeah, we've literally been going. Well, the younger people have potentially more life in them. That's what we've been going. James, how's it going? I think you should post all of the races and then spoiler out the results so that people that don't have time, unfortunately, to watch all the races can just find out what happened. And the people who want to watch the VOD can then watch the VOD without being spoiled. I think that would be good. But yes, hello and welcome in everyone who's joining, or anyone who's joining, and specifically James who said hello. We are playing Death and Taxes. Oh yes, but I would like to know the results because I don't always have a chance to check. So the spoilers for me. You had fun with this game. Awesome. Yeah, I am enjoying it as much as you can when you have to pick who has to die. I'm hoping we can finish at least part of the story to find out what's happening. So, Ellie's not a virtuoso. They're also not exactly what some people would call particularly... You didn't figure out what's going on the first time. Fair enough. Then I may require more playthrough. Maybe I could do some more during Extra Life. However, they work hard and practice a lot. Their band started doing alright, and Ellie's been able to quit their service sector job to become a full-time keyboardist. The band has a fast-growing fan base. Nice. Riemann Scanian, 31, pugilist. Oh! Boxing. Riemann stings like a scorpion and floats like a dandelion seed. True working-class hero with a respectable career of 25 wins and 0 losses. They're known for a relentless fighting style that incorporates exceptional dodging capabilities. Yet lately it's been growing harder to get new fights and money's getting tight. So that would be someone who's more than likely going to try and fix a match. Not that that means that they should die. Marion St. John, 26, office assistant. Marion works at a fintech startup. The boss likes them because they always manage to organise fun team events on 0 budget. Sounds like they've been taken advantage of. At home they dream of royalty on a white steed, sweeping them off their feet. I like that! Rather than like prince or princess. It's very gender neutral. I approve. At home, while binge watching environmental docs on YouTube. They love knitting and listening to the band Post-Fornication Pipes. Is that the Sex Pistols kind of parody there? Columba Hunter, 47, airline pilot. Distinguished war veteran, these days working as a well-regarded passenger airplane pilot. Happily married and have 5 children. Way to pluck on the, guilt strings there. Columbia is extremely interested in the history of religious building. And then we've also got a politician. Oh, right, sorry. Well, it's a good thing he's the eldest, because I'm afraid that politicians have to die. Leo Pajarski, unless they're a good politician. I haven't read it yet, just a politician and judged. Been in politics for over 40 years, and in that time they're working hard and relaxing the government's meddling in the real estate market. Though no one's found proper proof, there have been rumours that Leo's taken many a bribe from a number of realtor agencies. I'm sorry, you have to die. You're also the eldest, so going by my rule, you die. The 19-year-old obviously gets to live because 19. Look, give me my pen, thank you. Nope, give me my pen. Mark live. Okay, so we've picked one of each. So we have to pick one more out of these. So we've got 26-year-old office assistant, 31-year-old pugilist. You would have to hear their music. They have a fan base. I don't know, they're 19. I mean, they're 19. Or the 47-year-old pilot that has 5 kids, but is also interested in the history of religious buildings. I think... Oh, I keep on hitting the wrong hit thing. And also white text on a white thing. Now I could draw on it. I didn't mean to draw on it. But yeah. Who puts white text over a white background? Needs some thingies. Okay. So... based off my super arbitrary... I can't decide, so therefore the eldest die. This one should die. there was a note about match fixing. Says he's won. And money's getting tight. I'm starting to... Have I bought... I haven't bought anything. I don't have money. I don't know how I get money yet. But also, I know you played it and you really enjoyed it. Please try not to spoil anything that could give me any hints, because I'm really like super intuitive at picking up on hints and I don't want to accidentally guess any twists. But no, I have no money. I've not bought anything. That's fine. It is an innocuous question, but you know, now I'm thinking, well, what does the light do? Does the light show you like hidden things on the paper that say that this person's actually a terrorist? This person's actually a terrorist. I'm going with my super arbitrary. The eldest ones die, but also I'm comfortable with that because airplane pilot interested in religious buildings makes my detector go off. But also still going with my I'm killing the oldest people. I only have to kill 2, so therefore I am really, really, really just doing that. But no, I've not managed to figure out how to get any money yet, so...
Grim, my latest spawn. 3 days you have been with us. How do you feel?
I feel hungry all the time. How is that even possible?
Probably some of the psychic residue left over from the creation. Making a death is not simplistic alchemy. Now, let me take a look at the files you sent in today. Right. Everything looks to be in order. You have followed the rules and marked the correct amount of profiles.
The cat interjects. Feel free to interject, Kitty. At some point, I will get to pet you.
Oh, thank you for reminding me, Lady Poddington. Okay, Grim, about your payment, which I may have forgotten about earlier.
Turn. Also, am I getting back pay for the missing days?
Of course. We take our
Good.
worker satisfaction level.
Yes! Moderator
serious.
spouse Twitch uses Sledge Gallios on me. Except he's not my moderator or my spouse. But is the moderator and spouse of my lovely friend Sammy Couch, who was streaming earlier today, doing some very, very, very cute art for streaming. Cat, therefore another entry to the best game list. Indeed. Yes, I literally have a playlist called Cats, which any game that has a cat in that I remember because I've created it recently. That is his full time. I mean, okay, fair enough. It rolls off the tongue. I just know him as Dave. Or Sledge occasionally. Because I used to call everyone by their usernames for a while because that was just what I knew them by. And then I found out their real names and it's like, okay, well sometimes you're just going to be Sledge. I still call a bunch of people here by their usernames. Sometimes their username is their real name. But yes. Your Twitch name is your IRL name. There's no extra, like, UKs or 42s or... I have to research you every time I tag you in the video you edit for me. And I'm like, which version is it on this platform? Can I just have you as Diki? Is it not? Have I got you renamed or something? You used to be called Al. Yeah. Trying to click on your username without clicking on the pin or the reply. You're okay. You're being silly. I do not currently have the brain power to decide when people are joking. Yeah. Albino Milo Doggy Leap. You're still amused when people just call you lady. like Lady in the Tramp from the film. I mean, I feel like I know what your name is because I've seen it on like PayPal and stuff, but you're always Lady Magritte or occasionally Lady M, depending on what mood I'm feeling in. I will call you something else if you prefer. But yeah, sometimes I just go off the username, and sometimes if I've been clever, it adds in a little extra bit, like GSV is Duncan. It's Brie. I thought it was Brie. I can call you Brie. I now want to make cheese puns. Please don't take offense. Maggie.
The contract stipulates that every death gets a fair salary based on their performance accuracy.
Maybe I can go buy things now.
Marking profiles correctly is the most important task. If you mark more or less than necessary, you will not get your fee at all.
That is good to hear. Also, it's good that I've only been marking the necessary number of deaths, because I should get full
Errors
pay.
in secondary tasks will reduce the total, even if the primary task is
Thank you, Jesse.
stated correctly.
But yes, I mean cheesy puns, definitely, and yes, we are very fond of you as well. Ooh, cool. Sorry, something just dispatched.
There really is not much else to say. You may leave. See you tomorrow.
Okay. Can I pet the cat yet? I got 900 coins. All right, I'm going to go and see the person and see what we can buy
Prepare
today.
for a perilous adventure on the ocean of quality merchandising.
Okay, so I can buy a ephemeral mortality widget. I can buy this ethereal resonator, or I can buy some smokes. A visage in which is equal parts bold, gruff, smooth, and cool. Straight from the old days when expensive advertising told me smoking was cool. Smoking is not cool. I don't understand that, so because I can buy something, I'm buying ephemeral mortality.
Used to belong to the ruthless corsair Thaddeus Thatcher, this one. 'Tis the last existing item of a lost civilization. Mad Thad landed in their village, gathered up each and every one, sage and king and beggar alike, and let Lady Luck through this very coin cast judgment on all. About half the civilization died that day. The rest doomed to a slow extinction. Then my crew laid upon Thad's war gallery near the gorge of Satellinor. The battle was merciless, but the treasure was most exquisite. Anyway, 'tis useful if ye can't decide what to eat for dinner.
So it basically will help me make decisions. You don't understand that. Glad it's not just me then. There's a box. I mean, I can't do anything about it. I gotta go to bed. The box is still there. Okay. Oh, hello, shiny. Okay, first of all. Alright. A pilot died in a crash due to a plane factory error. The pitfalls of mechanics industry. Sky mechanics forced to make changes in their production of plane parts. Local politician dead after being struck by a car. Police here have not ruled out a deliberate hit. Amateur keyboardist lays down a passably acceptable keyboard solo at latest concert. Yeah. Unbeatable Riemann Scanian finally toppled. They decide to retire and open a boxing school. I feel like that's cool. So it said something about putting it in a drawer. Is my money wailing? Wailing at me. what if it falls on its side? Well, for now we're just going to stick it in a drawer. Okay, what does it say today? Okay, morning Grim. The sun feels delightful today. Does it not? You should take a nice walk during your lunch break. Alright, you do not eat. That means no work. No walks. Well, here are the rules. I mean, I eat and I still don't get walks. Oh no! I made a big mistake, did I, Dan? Okay. 3 humans have to die! Oh my god. Where's my pen over here? Move that over. Okay, so we've got Alexis Wu. Almeida Quinn. Tatiana Berezina. Oscar Warburg. And Bart Green. Okay. Maybe I'll lay them out like this, because if you put them at the top, then it starts sticking them halfway up and I can't read them. Okay, Judgy McJudgerson. 60-year-old Tatiana is a surgeon who decided to become a surgeon after their grandmother died of cancer when they were in their teens. Inspired by a story told by their patients, they wrote a book on medical recoveries in order to help others in pain. Well, they sound delightful. 54-year-old Bart Green is a banker. A wealthy banker married with 2 kids. They had an affair with the brother of their spouse, but the partner found out and took off with the kids. Then the brother committed suicide and Bart in sorrow moved to a huge countryside mansion, where they wait alone to meet their lover again. Grim, I am watching. You should mark this profile to live. But I want to kill him. I was happy with killing him. He had an affair. Obviously, I do not condone killing people who've had affairs. This is a game. Do not get it confused with real life. I feel like I need a content warning or one of those disclaimers. Do not attempt this in real life. So, Almeida Quinn is a 24-year-old footballer, technically skilled and aggressive centre forward player. Almeida has already led their football team to international championship victory several times. They aim to become the greatest athlete the Sun Country region has ever had. Well, I mean, they're also young. They need to live. But we'll have a look at the others first. Oscar Warburg, 34, military chaplain. Oscar joined the armed forces to help soldiers in and outside combat situations by providing moral and sometimes even psychological support. Most of their time is spent in the military hospital providing aid for injured soldiers. They recently adopted a puppy from a combat zone. Alexis Wu, 19, pop singer. Alexis is an uprising star who started their career in a boy band. Recently they've gone solo and released their first album. They love dogs and having a picnic among friends. It sounds like a dating profile, not a death chart. Oh my god, okay, so... By the youngest people get to live, the 24-year-old and the 19-year-old, because I have to kill 3 people. But Fate has said I should mark this one to live. I really want to kill him off. Is it wrong I want to kill the pop star? Kill the one I want to kill, and I've got to kill 3 people. So the 3 eldest includes the military chaplain who helps injured soldiers. Do I follow my own rules and just kill the 3 eldest no matter what? Sod what fate has to say. Am I disobeying fate? I won't get all my monies if I disobey fate. I mean, I'll make him famous. Yeah. Okay. The chaplain's gotta live. I'm now being, you know, arbitrary. Sorry, I've got to kill the adulterer. Apologies, surgeon lady, but you're old. Free will versus the system. Flexible. Well, I mean, mostly I killed the 2. They killed the 2 eldest, and then I broke my pattern. I'm a terrible person. I'm gonna get yelled at.
Grim, there you are. Let us be quick. All the profiles are here, just as requested. Excellent work. Although you made an error with my test note,
See?
such inattention is not commendable. I do not fully understand what you are planning to do with these small and trivial acts of rebellion. You are mainly just making it more difficult for yourself.
I literally disagreed with you once, and you're calling it a rebellion? Oh no, I upset the cat. Okay, that I care about. I upset the cat. I don't care about upsetting my boss. I care about upsetting the cat.
Anyway, I am quite busy
I'm sorry,
tonight,
kitty.
so you can go. Until tomorrow, Grim.
I'm hoping my headache will go. I still got monies. Let's see what is for sale. There is an achievement from upsetting the
What
cat.
ho! How can me humble and not at all adventurous self assist you today?
Okay, cactus widget, the most brutal of plants. Oh, if only I had enough for that. I would love that. The Ephotic Reflector. A looking glass gazing ultimately deep into the abyssal depths of the underworld. It reflects everything, well, mostly just you. Or Grim Cape Clothing. Dark Cape is a classic attire for grim deeds. It's pleasantly warm, offering protection against wind and rain, which you won't actually need as you'll always be stuck at the office. I would like to buy the cactus, but I do not have enough coin, so I will just save my coin. It's like, I'm torn, because yes, there is an achievement for upsetting the cat, but this is me. I don't want to upset the cat. Okay. Ah, level die. Right, okay, so we could... Yeah, okay. Ex-member of boy band youth sector killed in airplane crash. Fans demand an explanation. Sports Corner, can the Sun County football team claim another championship victory? Finals coming up later this week. Tomorrow's Science, fatal air crash caused by a series of malfunctions. Crow News, unexpected tornado destroys mansion of wealthy ex-banker. Oh no! What a shame. Morning Grim. It is a mundane day, nothing out of the ordinary going on anywhere. A regular day in the usual district of the typical planet. Who longs for some excitement? I'd settle for a nice boring day. Quota. 2 humans have to die. Spare any humans with a food service background. I'm okay with those instructions. I hope you are enjoying the routine. Jacques Montagne. Gordon Ongoye. Aurel Vanpart. Oh, they're not going to fit. Riona Ishfani. Stuart von Ellington. And Ashika Conroy. Okay. So, 30 landscape architect. Loves nature, enjoys planning, so they decided to put these two together. Their main expertise is in environmental restoration, reintroducing balanced habitats into abandoned industrial areas. Okay, don't even need to go on with the drawing. That sounds like a very good thing. Stuart von Ellingham, tavern keeper, 41. Owner of a cozy fantasy literature themed drinking establishment called the Netherworld, downtown Cosmopolis. They're the original party animal and love really obscure horror. Also a member of a podcast about bad films. I'm sorry, but it's the cozy fantasy literature themed drinking establishment. I love it. Oh. Oh, well, we haven't looked at them yet, so... Riona is a 57-year-old sommelier who can identify just about every wine taste profile. So, are we going with the bar is food service? They're so prolific they can even make up what they don't know. Lately, they've also been trying out increasingly more obscure wines. They also like tasting exercises with their children using various craft sodas. They do not, however, endorse alcohol abuse. There's nothing bad about Stuart's profile, but your buddy's a wanger. No, but I really like cozy fantasy literature. So, you know. And also, podcast about bad films. Okay, RL as a 23-year-old server. Barely hanging on with their already high living expenses keep rising. They're certain they can do great things with their art studio when they get around to finishing it. In their scarce free time, they do original origami. So server, definitely food service then. Okay, so this is a 44-year-old pharmacist. Gordon got through medical college mostly by cheating. As such, they barely remember what they were taught. When people ask for consultations at the pharmacy, they say a lot of random but smart-sounding words. They also sell their medicine randomly. They die because what the hell? That's what people's lives, you douche! And Jacques Montagne, 31, long-distance cyclist. Long-distance biking. Yep, that's actually pretty much it. I'm asking cadaver resources to put me in a different department. Writing these drives me insane. If anyone's reading this, sign my petition at the water cooler next to desk 5. I would if I knew how to get to desk 5. Okay. I feel like that's close enough to food service background that we can't kill him. Sommelier, server... The pharmacist gets to die. It's my job, Dan. Okay, so the server gets to live. Sommelier gets to live. And the tavern keeper gets to live because they're close enough that I don't want to bugger up food service background. So, landscape architect or the biker. Well, he's older, so he gets to die. And she gets to live. There we go. Completely arbitrary. Pick a side, any side. I don't know how to sign the petition at desk 5, but I would if I could.
What a day, Grim. What a day. Good. I see the correct amount of profiles. Today seems to be in order. Anyway, Grim, 5 days you have been with us. How does it feel to make the difficult choices?
I still feel awful about every choice.
Perhaps that is for the best. It may keep you connected to the world, holding off the indifference. But think of the humans. Do you think our office is the appropriate way to deal with them?
Really? Is there another way?
Perhaps no, never mind. I have not found a way around the tradition, and I have been here a long time. This control over all the lives, unbeknownst to the humans. Do you not consider it unethical to make the choices you make?
I'm not happy about the situation, no.
Yet you have no opportunity to elicit a change. It may sound unfair, but it is not. The office is perennial and venerated. Eons we have spent designing the appropriate methods and strategies. We know what we are doing. Oh, I do apologize for taking up so much of your time. Before you go, are there any questions you would like to ask me?
Why would I have seen any kids? It's the basis. Is there a point system? That is a reference to The Good Place. Why are all the profiles repeated to people as they? Because they don't want to assume anything. I'm going to ask about the point system.
Oh, not at all.
You want influence the world in many ways? You don't sound so sure about that.
I am, quite so.
Is it predetermined? What about free will?
Humans have some free will, sure. They can make a variety of choices. Yet what matters is that they cannot escape the inevitable.
Who is this Taylor? I don't know. I feel like it doesn't fit quite as well. It looks almost a bit puffy.
The life-threatening situations that bring them onto your desk, a result of their own
I want to know who the
deeds
cat's
and
Taylor is.
decisions.
Oh, I would love to if I could.
Then there are some highly complex calculations, factors and aspects that influence the situation. But that is
I
just
know,
a bit
right?
over
Bow
your
ties are
pay grade,
cool.
so do not worry about it. Anything else?
Oh, no, not really.
Right. It has been enlightening. I bid you a good night. See you tomorrow.
I'm guessing it's because no one would pick a kid to die. And also, you know, so we don't assume any gender. Right, let's go look what I can buy.
Have ye seen such deals before? 'Tis ye who plunders me.
Okay, the Annals of Transience. Helps keep track of passing temporalities. It counts days in a month from 1 to 28. Those are all the days. All of them. The Threnody to Desolation. Peculiar flecks twirl disquietingly inside this glass globe, never settling. In the middle of the storm stands figures too difficult to discern. Everything seems to be in a state of constant transfiguration. Looks like a house and trees to me. And then the smoking. Nah, I'm saving. I wonder what's inside. Let's read the result of our actions. Human trafficking ring shut down. Savant sommelier recognizes anomaly in wine caused by victims' tears in the soil. Oh my god. Okay, we did a good thing there. Unidentified man found dead in nearby forest. Police suspect murder. Okay, that's not good. Deserted sand quarry turned into an ecological sanctuary attract for bird species. That's good. Our small town prodigy moves to the city. We say reach for the stars. That's good. Scientists very close to figuring out how to counter a dangerous pathogen. I am slightly worried about the unidentified man found dead in nearby forest. Unless that was someone I killed. Okay. Grim, we seem to be on the precipice of dark times and may have warned you that this job can have some harsh moments. Today's that day. Okay, quota for the day. A total of 6 humans have to die. Out of 8. Yeah. At least 1 humans aged 35 or younger have to die, and any humans with a medical background have to die. Shit. Okay. Jerry... Okay, move the pen. Oh, no, move the pen. Maybe the victims of the mass murderer I accidentally spared. Ah, okay. Kidnapper. Okay. Die. Obviously. Position is kidnapper. They're swiping kids. It's causing trauma. Okay, so Lizzie Ree, 31 anthropologist, famed for their photographs of island communities. Some of their works include Who Knew How Many Colours Can a Skirt Have? New Ireland, is it really that new? Olan. And Chinagaskar, a gateway to overeating. They spend their free time in the garden, positioning knee-high indigenous stone statues between herb patches. I have nothing against them. Kidnapper. Right, okay. Kalpo Anoi, 72, retired. The grumpiest, most cantankerous senior citizen possible. They dislike absolutely everyone and everything. Adamant in making everyone's life more difficult. In both life and death, there is no escape from Kalpo. Okay, well then you get to die then. We've got to kill 6 of the 8. Let's be really arbitrary. Yehama, 48 immunologist. For the past 15 years, Ye spent every day working in a windowless concrete bunker, testing various vaccines in order to eradicate some of the deadliest diseases in the world. During off times, they enjoyed lengthy bike rides. It says I have to kill them. But it also says that they're really near to finding a cure to a dangerous pathogen. So I am really torn. Anais May Ortega, 33 dentist. That's medical background as well. Claims a dog at the diploma and everyone wishes to believe they're actual dentists. Okay. Random teeth? No, you get to die. There's Callan, 39, screenwriter. Liz talks a lot and really fast but not eating tasty fried chicken. Well, one would hope. They tendency to start singing all of a sudden, mostly on wildly inopportune moments. They work as a screenwriter for TV, just published a children's book, or a podcast about bad films. Didn't we get the bad film guy before? Another bad film guy. He was the tavern owner. Also, he totally has Mark P. F. Plyer, 31, engineer, aspiring film director. Originates from the island of Aya, but moved to Cosmopolis City at a young age. They studied engineering at the Polytechnic Institute. Started a side career as a MeTuber, mostly videos about engineering, but they've gained a considerable following. Mainly they aspire to becoming a film director. So someone aged 35 or younger has to die. Bloody pen down, I need to move stuff out the way. So, that's 49. He was 70. And she's 33. Okay, so we've hit the quota for 30 for under 35. We have to pick 3 more people, and we probably are we obeying the rules or not? Yeah, who lives and who dies does impact the world. Well, yeah. And yes, game logic probably doesn't follow the thing. Oh, I missed this one. Annabelle Tate's 20 student. Devoted themselves to becoming either astrophysicists or astronaut. 2 things are somewhat related. Yes, enjoy painting, mostly nudes, computer programming, and volleyball. I feel like they should get to live. If we disobey... But I mean, we only get to pick 2 people to live. Unless we just go, fuck it, and mark everyone as live. Oh, hey, that's a playthrough to do. Always mark everyone as live. Yes. That's 4. I really don't want to kill that ADHD guy. It doesn't have to be this hard, it's a video game. Okay, we're gonna toss the coin. On whether the immunologist lives or dies. Lives. I'm okay with that. Okay, so the 20-year-old has got to. I'm sorry, but so that means the novelist and the film director die. So we disobeyed one. I really don't know how I feel. It's like I'm tiny indiscretions. He's gonna yell at me. The cat's gonna be disappointed. I'm gonna cry.
Ah, Grim. It looks to be a rough day out there.
I couldn't kill the immunologist. Not with them on the brink of saving the world.
Dark time. Yet you seem to have performed adequately. How do you feel after
Bad.
such a day?
Did what I had to. Doesn't mean I like it.
Exactly. You and I are on the same page. We all do what is necessary, even if it makes us suffer. Let us hope these days do not continue. Any idea what happened?
Do you know what happened? You're in charge after all. Some sort of medical calamity maybe? It might like an epidemic. It's mutant. Like an epidemic.
Interesting. An insightful streak may yet rattle inside that skull of yours. Off you go now, Grim. Good night.
Okay, the kitty was neither disappointed nor happy. Alright, we've got a lot of coins now. Ooh, okay. Well, let's see what we can buy first.
Good patron, me ship of goods is at your service.
Okay, the Tenebrous Curiosity. Spins word clicks, collects, very soothing and helpful in times of stress. More to you, less to others. Sketchy spinner. Oh. Reflect. Okay. Eye of Anpu. God of death, mummification, embalming the afterlife, cemeteries and tombs. Protector of the underworld, this hand really gets around and grants you a stunning canine visage. Nah, I want the cactus. Going to the bar. Hello? Bartender and goose. Goose. Hi.
Huh? What do you want?
Sorry to bother you. I came here to meet new people.
As if I didn't have enough on my plate. Now I have to deal with a baby lemon.
Hey now, Gus. Play nice.
Well, seems I'm stuck with you now. You want to ask questions or something? I'm the janitor. I clean up the damn mess you make.
Yes, I haven't done anything.
Ever looked in the mirror or thought about the clientele of this place? Where do you think the drink goes? None of you have a stomach. Anything you consume falls through the rib cage straight to the floor.
I really didn't think about that.
Yeah, you reapers hardly ever do. Always self-absorbed.
Sorry.
Probably at least a little more considerate.
I appreciate you.
Gee, thanks. Something else you wanted?
I'm just gonna say bye. I didn't want to disturb
I gotta get
you.
back to work anyway.
Well, hello there.
Hello there. I'm Sari, and I welcome you to Cerberus's Den, the finest drinking establishment this side of the void. I sure as heck haven't seen you before. You must be brand new. And you just dapper like the river Acheron. The outfit screams vintage. So, how are you liking existence thus far?
Lots of tedious paperwork.
Oh, don't I know it. Administrative bureaucracy just can't be escaped. They'll always find you. Eventually. But hey, that's why you figure out the small cracks in the system you can manipulate. Okay, newbie, before we continue, I got this little, game I play with every fresh-faced patron. It's real simple. All you gotta do is answer a series of questions, and I'll craft a personalized drink inspired by what you said. It's like a quiz.
Quizzes.
Right, the gist. I'll describe some sort of an odd situation, and you answer how you'd react. I usually do 4 questions, and nothing else to it. Here we go. Prepare for question number 1. You wake up after an accident that has left you in a coma for decades. Your body and mind are ravaged beyond repair. The doctors offer a solution. A cybernetic brain transplant with a personality of your choice. Which will you choose?
Choose!
Time for question number 2. Your friends got in deep trouble with the boss of a local criminal organization. Now a team of brutes are coming for you all. If you work together, you may be able to figure out this situation. What will you do?
Obviously assist my friends in achieving an optimal outcome.
Next up, question 3. Almost there. After being tasked with creating a computer game about dating monstrous eldritch gods, you've come up with several characters.
Sounds really familiar. I gotta share that on a Discord I'm in.
Which of the possible god beings is clearly the hottest and most dateable of the lot?
Can't afford any more since it looks like Milo has been on my account again.
Okay, the cheering went with the voiceover stuff and I didn't actually catch what that said. So I gotta look on the page. Thank you, Dan. Much appreciated. Okay, so we've got Nipperath, mostly absolute gorgeous blonde mane. As Thoth, the blind idiot, godly stuff. Fuzzy, there goes Saltha, grotesque tree with a warm heart. Jude Flex, one arm, eternal flexing. Nameless Misty, ethereal beauty, Fibus translucent. Wolfram, half wolf, half ram, half tank. DJ. I mean, Fuzzy. Fuzzy.
Alright, final stretch. As I said, 4 is all anyone ever needs, right? You behold 2 doors. One planed and old, the other forged of gold. The old one seems to imply disgrace and shame. The golden door cries of nobility and grandeur. It's up to your brave soul to make the first choice. Which door will you enter?
Doors of a dimwits. I break the window and jump out.
We got it. Let me just calculate the results. We'll take about a moment.
Oh no, the Twitch app moved. I said thank you very much. It did the messagey thing.
Loud, critical, many grievances. Not difficult to figure out what mixture this
Misery
has to
guts. She?
Be. First up, 4 centiliters of salmiac licorice and 2
Ew,
centiliters of
licorice?
a spirit of your choice. Anything that's not gin, basically.
You wanted to hear the thing. Well, I put a marker in, I could do a clip. And then I can send you the clip.
Then 2 deciliters of hot chocolate and topped with whipped cream. Throw in some salt.
I mean, hot chocolate,
as a
cool.
side garnish.
I hate licorice. I hate to admit it, but it feels right. Quite sure. Gross, it's all wrong.
The
Has
quiz
licorice
tells
in.
no lie.
I hate
Okay, this
licorice,
one's
I'm
called
allergic.
sour grouse. First one's on the house.
Goodbye. The drink overflows with a taste of oceanic platinum in the throes of a subcrustal collapse, a sharp and sulfurous assault on all senses. The acerbic turmoil of a quake in crystalline cave, glittering all the colours of the spectrum, leaving you hollow on the inside. It's almost a death-changing experience. Could have been worse.
Heckin' understatement of the century! Now what else can I get you?
Your tip jar's pretty neat.
Thanks. Mortimer found the original oinker on an excursion to the Shrouded Zones. It's a bit of a hassle, though. Keeps multiplying all the time. Take your eye off for a second and bam, tiny piglets everywhere.
Piglets!
Go on, take one. Just make sure you feed it with some coins once in a while.
You should take on the janitor.
2 grumps with an axe to grind.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Gus is quite an irascible nature, although some of it is only an act. In truth, they've been hella helpful around the den throughout the ages, and I'm grateful for that. Besides, the office itself couldn't operate without Gus and company. What else you got in mind?
What's in the office?
Heck, were I able to count and name all the folks? Likely haven't fully realized the size of this place. You've got you Reapers and all the myriad departments, the Custodian Legion, the weariless data grinders of the Calculatorium, the Abysmal
For the kids.
Archive.
James
Thank you, Mr. Chorus. You made me jump. Appreciate that.
Cadaver resources. They're just plain odd, but someone's got to deal with the internal issues.
I got it sorted so I could get all this thing. Don't forget, there's still a game. Don't worry. I'm slightly kidding. Cool. I shall send you an email after the stream, Mr. Corners, with the instructions. Yeah. Sweet.
Middle management, nobody knows what they actually do. Higher management, but they don't visit us. Basically ever. Same with fate.
But
Many
yeah,
of the regular workers
actual life
survive
is
them,
gonna
though,
be
so
very
keep your
yawny
eyes
this
and
year if
ears
I don't
open.
get some rest beforehand.
What else you got in mind?
We don't know.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Okay, so I can't get out.
Welcome back to the den. Sure. What's your poison?
Text on the beach. Alright. Milk,
Going
please.
straight edge. I get where you're coming from.
Okay, tastes like milk.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
I spent 100 coins. I'm trying to get out. Oh, I think I have to go back. Okay, so it was 100 coins there. Can I go in? I wanted to talk to Gus again. I can't. Okay, fine. Had an interlude there. I think we're nearly at the last day. And then I'll switch games. I did get a little piggy! Where's my little piggy? There was a little piggy. Okay. Give it a ping. Okay, well, if I leave it there, maybe it'll eat the coin. Okie dokes. What is astrophysics all about anyway? Let Anna will teach you. New vaccine that could save countless lives, lowering completion. Unknown massive mascot struck dead by lightning in the middle of the day. Stadium officials confused. Grouchy is seen in the Cosmopolis dies. The manages to make life worse for everybody. Screenwriter crushed into the avalanche of old bad film tapes. AI breakthrough imminent. Promises foundation of Transglobal Inc. Okay, that doesn't sound good. Okay, see if we can clean up the mess from yesterday. That might give you just the boost you need. Do not forget, you may leave troubles behind, but no one's always lie ahead. Okay, quote for the day. 2 humans have to die. Spare humans that seems helpful against the troubles. Okay, just 2 then. Okay. Okay, so we've got Erwin, Radbar, Hans Fowl, David Gerver, Khalil Jones, Eli Logan, Romain Chakrabarti. 55 tax collector, menacing. Grave robber. That seems like a bad idea. 40 advisor, best advice to potential candidates as a neutral party. Okay. AI researcher, transglobal. I kind of want to kill him. Waste disposal. Okay, you get to die because that's terrible. And then adult caregiver. Oh no, okay, but I'm killing 2 people because I gotta kill 2 people. So 2 people, right? Spare humans. It's like I killed the horrible people, but AI breakthrough imminent. I mean, maybe that's gonna be a bad thing, but we're just gonna life stamp the rest of the people. I mean, we started off by going, no one deserves to die, who's the oldest, and then to actually going, well, this person sounds like a bad person. And then sometimes there are too many bad people, but there we go.
Grim. It is the end of the week. Your performance review draws near. How do you think you have been doing?
I'm just surprised I made it this far.
Interesting. Yes, Your answer has been recorded for the psych eval. Now then, before the assessment, let us look over your daily conduct. I see the required profiles are all here. Excellent. This bodes well for the evaluation. I guess it is time to get started.
I wanted to ask about today.
Yes. What about today?
Did I make a difference? Did we help?
Oh, absolutely. Things are already looking up. Do not worry about it. Fixing the world is a slow process. So, keep at it. As long as you follow the rules, it will all get better. Now, where did I put those papers? Ah, here we go. Right. Looking at these stats, the numbers say your conduct over the 7 days has been most excellent. I am, sincerely, surprised and pleased by your display of loyalty.
Employee of the week?
So much so that the office has deemed you fit for a raise.
Brain! Even more money, yes, thank you. I'm just gonna go thank you.
Oh, do not thank me, Grim. We are just getting started. Speaking of, the raise also comes with a prize. The office is proud to present you with an award of excellence. Display it proudly on your workstation. Do not let this cloud your judgment. You still have much to learn and many rules to follow.
I like ice cream.
What? I swear, it must have been something.
I got an achievement for that.
Nonetheless,
It made sense in my head. It was piece of cake. I like ice cream. Those connected.
as such, your 7-day evaluation period has concluded. You have passed. That is all. Until tomorrow, Grim.
I wanted to pet the kitty. So, I don't know what genre this classifies as. Particularly.
Need ye cures for ailments or a trigger to ward off a curse?
Okay, so we've got the fidget spinner, that, and a bow tie. Fancy suit bow tie edition. I mean, bow ties are cool, y'all. But I'm also saving up money. I don't know what for. Okay, when did you get this plant?
Hey now, Sonny, we don't belong to nobody.
Hang on, are you from the plant department?
Who told you about the plant department?
Am I not supposed to know about the plant department?
No one is supposed to know about the plant department. Forget what you heard, Sonny. No such thing anywhere.
Come on, you can tell me.
Ain't nothing to tell.
Really?
We deny everything.
I don't believe you.
Not gonna lose any sleep over that, Sonny.
No such thing, but I hoped.
Who dares to hope in this day and age?
Fine, I didn't mean to know anyway.
And you never will. Ha ha ha. Alright, we're just kidding. It's not really that big of a deal.
Management / vehicular combat.
Sonny, it's just a regular department. Not even that big. But it's very busy. What do you think?
Sorry.
It's a department for managing
much yawning.
plant life. There are a lot of plants. A lot. More than humans. Plants everywhere.
You're putting my leg
real
before, right?
tired of folks asking about the plant department. Is why we visit the den on Sundays. Lowers the chance of bothersome.
Yeah, this is only open at the
visitors with
weekend.
Annoying questions.
Death and taxes. There's one for trying all the drinks.
Who even gave you the idea the department is anything interesting?
Fate?
The boss? Sonny, we'd wager Fate's just messing
It's
with
currently
you.
down as adventure, which is why I was asking. I mean, feels a little bit visual novel-y. I'd say point and click, but there's not anything other than pick story, get different ending, as far as I can see. Well, buy stuff.
Anything else? Seeing as we're now deep in the soil of inquiry.
What's your name?
Me? I'm Herbert.
Nice to meet you, Herbert.
You know, sort of like a herb-ert.
Nice to meet you.
Don't forget the green fella holding me up. That's my pal, Tim. Tim's a real hoot. Say hello, Tim. Hello, Tim.
Who's Tim?
Tim's my partner. All root, stem, and leaf. Sometimes they bloom.
Yeah, me too, James.
Have the most delightful aroma. Then the bees from the bee department find us very attractive. Anything else?
There's a bee department.
Course. Makes perfect sense, don't it? Don't ask about the bee department. Anything else?
Is there really nothing unusual at the plant department?
Okay, we see you got a keen mind, so we'll let you in on a secret. But you didn't hear this from us. Gotta promise you won't spill a bean.
I promise.
If at some point you break your word, beware. Our rhizome reaches far and wide, right into your room if need be. And these roots can rip the skull off a skeleton in an instant. Snap!
Damn, that's harsh.
A fitting punishment for the wicked. Snap, I say. So listen closely. We're secretly developing technologies that would make all plant matter in the world toxic to humanity.
Really?
No! Obviously we're joking. Or are we?
Alright, I'll catch you later.
Not in this lifetime, Sonny.
It's ominous. I can't talk to Gus again, he's disappeared. Okay.
Hey, pleased to see you again. Ain't much happening here today. It's a slow Sunday. Anything?
to deal with
You
that.
mean my favorite pot chock full of plant department goodness? They usually drop in on Sundays due to an aversion of people, which is funny because they're really quite sociable. Personally, I love their quirky sense of humor. What else is there to say?
Take a
Sure.
drink.
What's your poison?
Okay, so we already had the other one and we had milk. We've got 7,000. We have enough coins. There's an achievement.
You really gotta distill the spirits well in order to achieve flawless flavor.
Taste hits you with its indescribability. It has an eerie etherealness that blends with an exceedingly high net worth. Underlying the mixed juice scent an ambiguous baroque scutage. All experience sends a shiver down your spine.
Sure. What's your poison?
Tax on the beach.
Who doesn't love some accounting on the beach? Yeah, the calculator may get sandy, but so what?
Drink hits you by the rip current of an ocean. It pulls and drags, eroding away your essence one grain of sand at a time. Yet you also taste the mischievous playfulness.
Sure. What's your poison?
Bloody Gary.
Can't go wrong with the bloody classic. It'll kickstart your recovery from any slump.
Seeming metallic haze taste hits you. It hints at the usage of real blood, but in truth it's just tomato juice. The drink has a sharp, peppery undertone. Like
Sure.
a
What's your
drink?
poison?
Corpse reviver.
If you value your sanity, you don't ever want to learn the ingredients of this cocktail.
Electrifying. A burst of liquid lightning blasts through your nervous system. If you had one, that is, but you don't. Every bone begins to vibrate. Alright.
Sure. What's your poison?
Okay. There are no other ones. Eat Death of the Universe Iced
Guaranteed
coffee.
to keep you energized until the last ever star in the universe blinks out of existence.
I'm basically making a mess for Gus. The sweet and icy overtones of the mixture block out the bitter earthy taste of the coffee. Be honest, coffee really just tastes like dirt. Yet, as the frozen cubes clink against your teeth, this whole endeavour feels distinguished and hip at the same time. Just like the end of the universe.
Sure, what's your poison?
Yeah,
What else you got in mind?
there we go.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
I wonder if I need to do it all in one go. I don't have any other options. I've run out of money. I spent all my money and I didn't get an achievement. Damn it! 5 achievements, though, you know, one is really weird. Try all the drinks, change at the stores. Yeah, Cactus to meow? Oh. Okay. Right, well, you know. Okay, I'm not doing another day. What I'm going to do is, it's kind of pointless because, you know, there we are, main menu. Continued day 8. So we did 7 days, we passed probation, we got 5 achievements. What we are going to do now is have a quick break and then switch to another game. I did forget to say at the beginning, but it does say on the splash screen, I got a copy of this game for promotional purposes from ID at Xbox. Thank you to ID at Xbox. So I'm going to put the end screen up very briefly just to end this chunk of video, but don't go anywhere because I will be back. So that was Death and Taxes. I enjoyed that. I don't know if I've got any of my random do list achievements. I am very tempted to play some of that during Extra Life. But also I've got 3 random to-do list achievements in it. So I am torn as to whether I keep it for Extra Life or play it more this month. I didn't. Well, if they're not scanned in yet. There is also the option of another stream later in the month as well. We will see how it goes. We will see how it goes because I really enjoyed that. I would like to continue playing it, but I did decide to do 2 games today. So thanks for watching this part of the stream. I shall be back for another part of the stream in a couple of minutes. Feel free to get a drink, hydrate, etc. And I shall be back.